very good day to Prof. Hasmizam and all of my fellow classmates. I am Erjing Wei and welcome to my presentations today. Today I'd like to introduce all of you about the chapter 6 of course Spectrochemistry with the title of Environmental Aspect of Petroleum Industry. So first of all, let us move on to the introductions of the carbon cycle, which also known as the source of negative effect. So at first, we have to know that the carbon is the foundations of all life on our earth, and all of the living things that you could find in our atmosphere required it to form the complex molecule like DNA and also protein. So in short, it can be concluded that all of the living things in our earth need carbon elements. So these elements can be also found in our atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide. In generally, it does help us to maintain the Earth's temperature, make all the life possible, and it is known as a key ingredient in the food and provide a major source of energy to our living things. So let us move on to the figure that I have already posted here. This is known as the carbon cycles. In short, the carbon cycle can be separated into two main processes, which is the additional of carbon in our atmosphere and also decreases of carbon in our atmosphere. So as we can see here, to conclude that the process such as respirations, burning fossil fuels, decompositions due to the dead organism, and also waste production does produce the carbon into our atmosphere in the form of CO2. However, the decreasing of the carbon in our atmosphere also can be carried out by only one process which known as photosynthesis by plant. So bear in mind, remember that the amount of the carbon that used in our carbon cycle during the photosynthesis must be totally equal approximately of the amount that the carbon is produced by all of the living things, the plants, the fossil fuels, the dead organism. However, we human that produce the extra carbons to our atmosphere during our burning fossil fuels or during we open the air conditioner or during we are using the car. So for now, plants are not longer able to remove so much extra carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So as the times go on, more and more carbon dioxide will become added to the atmosphere, and this will lead to some negative effects to our atmosphere. So now let us move on to the negative effect that will carry out by our fossil fuels, which known as the air pollutions, rising sea levels, storm, global warming, climate change, greenhouse effect, and also acid rain. And furthermore, from the global warming, it will also carry out some negative effect to our atmosphere. So let us move on to this negative effect, which we know as it will cause the instant storm, flash flooding, drought, death, and some serious disease due to the drought, and the river overflow, wildlife extinctions, sea level rises, and so on. So for now, due to this negative effect which were produced from the dirty or we known as the non-renewable energy, the renewable energy is being much more important and being used by people nowadays to taking place the use of fossil fuels. So it is often being referred to as a clean energy and comes from the natural sources. So for the example, the renewable energy included solar energy, wind energy, biomass energy, hydroelectric power, geothermal energy, and also tidal and wave energy. So that's all from me today, and thank you for watching.